Yeah, I should probably do something about that. What's up, MSFers? I put A-Force, Can They Beat Darkhold in War in my stream title card this morning, and I'm expecting a lot of people to jump into chat shouting, no! But we're gonna test it out and see, because I see something on paper that I wanna try out, because I just think that there's something there. I think this team might be underestimated as a war offense team, and I'm going to go into that. We're going to go into practice mode in war and test them out. You guys can have a good laugh at me if I'm wrong, but we're going to see how that goes. We're resetting all of our defenses in our alliance because we took them down for that previous event. Thank you to all the other alliances that did the same, allowing us to achieve more of those war victories and make sure that we get everything we needed. Actually, we didn't face any alliances that did that. We were the only ones. We gave up some points for people. Whatever. And then, of course, we're going to go over defense up. We've got Mike, CTX, and Jake, who doesn't like to use vowels. And then after that, Way Too Raw is going to join us. She might even join us a little bit earlier today for some discussions. And we'll just stick around and have some fun. So let's get in here and say what's up, huh? What's up, another viewer? Athame, Aztec, Bearded Strummer, Waiting Room. Bike Heroes Everywhere, Broke My Stream Deck, Come to Tunes, Duke Alien, Eat Sow, Aaron Black, I swear to God, Ibra Tweets, Fix the Sticks. What is wrong with you guys in your names? I can't even pronounce this. This one's just got some numbers in it. Kitten, Gizmo, Hades, Hollow Lord. What's up? I can control it. What's up, Flip? What's up, Jaw? Lane of Death. Lozafar. What's up, Mossman? What's up, Nerdy Dreams? Wiz, Rock Lobster, Sean Woody. What's up, Stiff Effects? What's up, Stiggin? What's up, Trey Delbert? Uncle Spawn, viewer of IRL. What's up, Waff Butter? What's up, Wars of the Trek Gate Star? And what's up, Yamato? My goodness, you guys are getting creative with those names, I swear. And could you use an underscore and help a guy out? I'm dyslexic. I have a hard enough time reading it normally. So what's up, MSFers? How you all doing? Let's get into some MSF. So I'm gonna jump right into it. What I wanted to talk about today, because I think it's kind of important that we just take a look at this, because people are kind of back and forth on this team. So let me show you what I'm thinking about. This here. This is the A-Force team that I'm thinking about testing against Darkhold. Did I say Darkhold? Good. Darkhold is what I'm thinking about. Thanks, Gizmo. I appreciate that. I need to get out of this little chat box here. Oh man, there's a ton more people in here too. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. This is the plan on paper as I see it. There's only one Mystic on this team, which is Nico. And so most of this team still goes before MLF. So Green Goblin spawns in, and that's all he needs to do is spawn in, and that puts defense down on MLF because she has the highest resistance, and his defense down is irresistible. I don't know, it's unresistible. I don't know the word. Anyway, he puts defense down on her, which is going to help, but it's not actually necessary. So he's just the fifth I'm throwing in for this testing. Then Nico's gonna go with her alt, Grim Tidings. And yes, I T4'd it just for this because I'm stupid. I T4'd it just for this. So it's gonna be Trauma and Disrupted for 2 turns, which should go on MLF and probably Wong and maybe Strange, depending on the power levels. That's how it might go. And that's going to be the Trauma and Disrupted for 2 turns, keeping them from going under stealth, keeping Wong from taunting. All right, after that, now I've got her at a Skirmisher. I want to make her a Skirmisher 2.3 so that she puts 2 vulnerables on that. After that, then Spider-Woman is gonna go, and I'm gonna be using her special for the ability block and heal block going on to MLF. And offense down for 2 turns. Now, of course, she's supposed to be applying offense down to everybody for 2 turns anyways, but just in case it gets resisted, which it shouldn't get resisted because it's a bajillion% resistance. Oh no, it's resistance against. Okay, so that might get resisted by MLF, which is fine because she's gonna come back into it with this heal block, offense down, and ability block. She gains, I believe, 100% extra focus for that. So I'm hoping she can make that stick to MLF, which is the ability block, slowing down that major opening attack by that team and giving the heal block, right? Hopefully by this point, we're through the barrier with those attacks. Now, she's a striker 2.2, not 2.3, so that she's gonna double tap into those double vulnerables. Now, of course, I wasn't able to get her up to 2.3, so there's only gonna be 1 vulnerable there, unfortunately. So that kind of sucks. Nothing I can do about that. I just don't have the gold to get her up there. I opened up a bunch of gold orbs just to do this with the team. All right, next up is Captain Marvel, and she's gonna ult. She's gonna go binary right into MLF's face. Now, I was hoping there would still be a vulnerable left for her to double tap into. Keep in mind, the double tap on Spider-Woman is gonna bring this back, applying defense down for 2 turns. So if MLF takes a turn in between Spider-Woman and Captain Marvel, there should still be a defense down on her at that point in time. Captain Marvel then goes, and in theory, there will be a second vulnerable still on the team. So she's going to double tap with her basic, doing some more damage. And I'm hoping that that huge wombo combo opener is going to be enough to delete MLF in the opening turn of the match. That's the theory, okay? That's what I theorized. I'm not sure how it's going to play out with turn meter and speed. Nico and Spider-Woman just barely go before MLF. Now, Captain Marvel only has 1 tick less speed than Spider-Woman, so we'll see where that plays out. And then Jessica Jones is going to come in here, and that's what we got to decide. Do we go in with rejection, which is going to clear positive effects? Of course, they've got safeguard, so that's pointless. I think we go shake it off, clear negative effects, and generate some ability energy so that maybe we can turn around and do something like that again. I don't know. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. Now let me get caught up with chat because you guys are just really getting by here. Hoping this works, I'll take this team to the moon, right? If it works, but that's a big if. Also, AV Muse coming in with 29 viewers. Thank you, AV Muse. I appreciate that very, very much. How was your stream, my guy? I was busy wasting my resources and couldn't come hang out with you this morning. I apologize. But you already have a smooth Wong. Oh my goodness. Some of this stuff I can't even read out loud. I gotta keep my cursing and stuff down on YouTube, you know? I get rejected by girls like JJ all the time. Let's see. There is a medical solution out there for that Scopely offers. Man, I really got behind on chat this morning, didn't I? Muse with the 29,000 viewer raid. Okay, well, I waste my resources to keep you guys from using those up. Man, Remedic stole such a good line. I do think so, you don't have to. That is such a good line. Man, he's a smart guy. Oh, by the way, I talked to Remedic about Wakandans, and he agrees it should be Killmonger next to M'Baku, and you should have Black Panther as far away as possible. Assuming all power levels are equal. He thinks it's just Black Panther's too good a target and you just gotta try and keep him away from M'Baku. So that's gonna be what we do. All right, let's go in and test this thing and then I'll get back to spending my resources and stuff. Too bad Spider-Woman isn't a Spider-Verse for the Goblin passive. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. Okay, so I specifically moved some people around in our war. Like, everything's all mixed up, so don't worry about this. We're gonna be changing it. Unspeakable now following. Unspeakable, I see you all over the place, man. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, somebody has, like, the lowest Darkhold I think we have is this one right here. And this is beating the pants off of my A-Force already. All right, this is the full team. I don't like the placement for war, by the way. I think we should be going Agatha, Wong, and then the rest of the team, just so you guys know. But we're gonna give this a try. I believe I put it down at the bottom here, maybe, did I? Oh, I haven't even saved this squad yet. Oh, I haven't even built or saved the squad yet. Okay. Let's go A-Force. I don't know if placement matters on this team. I haven't really even thought about it. Do you guys think placement matters? Get down here to the S's. Sinister 6. And go. I don't need to do that, but we are going to save this squad. People are leveling Wakanda. What losers? I leveled Wakanda, Fox Robin Hood. I leveled Wakanda. I'm happy I did it too. I just put a little bit in there and I'm super happy about that. Stocky, I don't know if there's if placement matters on this team other than, you know, you put your weak ones to the outside, I think. If I got a blue hat and cool glasses, none of y'all would be able to tell the difference. That's right. Hey, Nature Boy, somebody was saying that you look like Fred Durst. And somebody said that exact same comment about me. So when I read that comment about you, I was like, oh, we're Durst buddies. Okay, let's do this. So not quite 400 into 400. Oh, that's coming out okay. This is coming out okay. This might be okay. All right, so let's see if this works. First off, the defense down better land on MLF or I'm gonna be pissed off. Not that that matters so much because we could put a different fifth in it. Remember, Spider-Woman is gonna double tap and apply defense down to MLF anyways. This just guarantees there's defense down on MLF. Or Wong. It could also guarantee that defense down goes to Wong. Wong's got the highest resistance? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I didn't look at, I just assumed. And why is JJ going first? What the hell? How come JJ goes first? Already, this is so going wrong. Okay, let's take a look. We don't need to generate ability energy, but this isn't going to clear anything because they've all got safeguard. So shake it off. Clear negative effects from self. This could work really well if you're going into a security room. You could clear that defense down off of your team. Oh, so I don't know. Hey, Stocky, can you remove that ban on Wong's name? I don't know how to do that stuff. My mods do all that stuff. All right, I'm gonna basic into her to try and get rid of some barrier. And then we might, you know what? Should we try going into Wong and see if we can delete Wong right off the bat first? Let's try that, because he's got defense down. All right, let's change the plans. We're gonna try Wong first. No, let's stick to the plan. Okay, we're gonna stick to the plan, even though the plan is already failing. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right. Why is she ability blocked? What happened? She took a turn? How come she took a turn? I don't understand why she took a turn. I know about the passive Nature Boy of Punisher. I know all about that. I was just trying for the defense down. Yeah, Steven. See, I told you, everybody's gonna jump in here saying, no, it won't work. All right, why did she get ability blocked right off the bat? That ruins my whole plan. That ruins the whole damn plan. I just don't understand the turn order now. Why is Darkhold going so much faster than I expected them to? Why is Spider-Woman not going first? What am I missing here? She gets speed every time an opponent takes a turn. Fuck, I forgot about that. Fuck. She gets speed every time an opponent takes a turn. Okay. Well, that just shoots everything right out of the water. That just blows the whole plan right out of the water because I missed that. All right, we could try it again with Punisher too. Just don't take any turns. Yeah, just don't take any turns. That's easy. All right. Oh man. See, okay, we're gonna scrap this one. Let's try it again. We're gonna just try to go after Wong. I want to see if I can still make something happen with the defense down going on to Wong instead. Let's see if we can just try and maybe we can get lucky and delete Wong. I'm not sure. Mystic Controller, damn it. Nico's a Mystic Controller, so when she takes her turn, I'm so screwed. And I can't do anything about that. Who cares about generating ability energy when everybody's gonna be ability blocked? So there's that, and I'm screwed. All right. Wow, just getting eaten alive here. All because that one line in her frickin' passive. Okay, here's the double tap to put defense down for 2 turns, but he's got immunity now, so that's pointless. I told the non-voice to come have a good laugh at me this morning. I told him. I knew something like this was gonna happen. Yep, that's crap. That ain't gonna work. Let's throw in Punisher just to see what happens. We'll try some other offensive. I mean, I wasted so much resources in this one idea. I didn't even put the T4s into the ones that mattered because I wanted to test this idea. That's how dumb of an idea this was. Not even getting past Wong's barrier, exactly. Yeah, it's going terribly. So we're gonna try this, but we're gonna put in Punisher. I know this isn't gonna make any bit of a difference, but let's go. I think he's under what? Heroes. Let's just go to heroes, I guess. Hero military would probably thin it down because he's go. Okay. Oh, this, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Community service representative Brian saw A-Force take out an 830k Darkhold. All right, so there's no point in doing, I don't know. We'll try, I'm just gonna click buttons and see what happens at this point. This is pointless. Does Punisher's passive work if Punisher's dead? Is my team even gonna take a turn? This is so pointless. This is so pointless. Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what? Here's what's gonna happen, because this is pointless. Nothing's gonna work here. Here's what's gonna happen. She-Hulk's gonna come out, the She-Hulk show, and we're gonna get a 5th for this team, and She-Hulk is going to apply stun on spawn to MLF. And now this team will work. That's what's gonna happen. She-Hulk will on spawn apply stun to MLF. That's gonna be her passive. You heard it here first, folks. And then A-Force will be Darkhold in war. Are you happy? That's what's gonna happen. Dorky destroyed Wakandans in war with A-Force and Doc Ock, huh? Let's try that. Do we have a, here's a Wakandans. Here's a 500 Wakandans. Let's give that a shot. If Dorky Dad can do it, then I have a 20% chance of doing it. Dorky Dad's really good at what he does, guys. He's really good at what he does. Let's see here. Sinister 6. Ock. I know placement. I know placement's off. Placement's off. Let's just try some things. I spent a bajillion resources on this team. We might as well just see what works and what doesn't work. Thank you for the follow, Ball Hawk. Appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't got an idea. I'm gonna go for Black Panther, probably. Ooh, look at all those. Ooh, I know. Generate ability energy And then Doc Ock can flip all that, I bet, right? For random allies. Let's give that a shot. And now Doc Ock should be able to turn one, flip all that stuff. This might be a real good maneuver here. Okay. Attack all enemies. Flip all the following positive effects on war offense. If this character has 3 or more A-Force, apply trauma for 2 turns, disrupted for 2 turns to a bunch of people. I did T4 this ability. So we are going to traumatize... I don't know. Let's do this so that we don't have to worry about the taunt and then see where the others go. Okay, so the trauma went here and the trauma went over here to her, probably for the health bar. It's supposed to also go to the person with the highest damage. So M'Baku or Okoye also have high damage, apparently. Now, we have the ability energy that we can do this and extend the duration. Okay, so do I want to extend the duration of this disrupt? Or do I... It's already a 2-turn disrupt, isn't it? It's 2 turns. Let's extend the duration of this right here and see what happens. All right, and then we can delete Black Panther. Oh, this is gonna go well. There we go. There's a big threat off the table. Oh, he didn't get energy? Why didn't he get enough energy to do that? Lame-o. That's super lame, man. I don't really need to heal this team, but I also kind of want to slow down somebody. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put this on him, slow him down a little bit. I'm kind of worried about Shuri doing her thing, but I think Spider-Woman's gonna take it. Never mind. How? Man, I gotta go through these kits, guys. I really gotta go through these kits. Did you see her turn bar just jump up on that move? And I don't even know why. Yes, I've seen Spider-Verse. Okay, what's this do? After every use, I don't care about that. This attack cannot be blocked. Attack primary and adjacent targets for damage. Apply bleed, gain regeneration. Let's just go here with this, I guess. All right, and we're gonna get rid of that offense up off of him. I really want to try and just beat Killmonger. Oh, that worked. That definitely worked. Let's see, attack that, clear 3 positive effects. That's a good one to use it on as Okoye. Hey, man, props to Dorky Dad for coming up with this idea. This is definitely working in war. This should be an ability block, right? We don't even need to use that there. We could use it on Okoye. I think she's used both her moves, so we should not have to worry about that. Put it on Okoye. I don't know what Okoye is going to do, but she ain't going to do anything now. Yeah, this is should be a done deal here. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Yeah, wax are good in war, but nothing compared to Cosmic Crucible. That's right, Bondreas. Well, I'm glad I could entertain you, Duke. This was a slight punch up, I believe. It's real close to punch across. So yeah, I believe it was a 500 to a 480 or something like that. I don't remember. Let me see. What was the Darkhold? The Darkhold team was 523. Yeah, so that was a little bit of a punch up. Okay, so that's a thing we can do. We can punch up on Wakandans. Did I seriously? Okay, let me get that. And then we're gonna put in A-Force here. And I'm gonna save that team. Okay, so who do we want to protect? We probably want to protect Nico and Spider-Woman, I think, because they're the squishiest on my team for power levels, I guess, just for power levels. I'm going to save that team. That's actually a really good war offense team. I actually really like that. I think I'm going to be using that in war today against Wakandans. Can you try the Green Goblin idea or more reasonable teams, maybe? So Hollow Lord, we know for a fact that Run 7 doesn't know shit about Darkhold. Because this team does not, A-Force does not beat Darkhold. Not until She-Hulk comes out with stun MLF on Spawn. That's the only way that team's gonna work. On Spawn, do push-ups, apply stun to all enemies. Venora should be the 5th member, yeah. What about Rogue Force? Yeah, but Rogue would have to go before MLF. And I don't think that's the case. I don't know what Rogue's speed is, but I don't think that it's 129. I don't think it's like, I think it's like I don't think it's a, what's MLF's, like 127? Is She-Hulk really being added to the team? Is this sarcasm, or do you have insider info? Killshot, I never have insider info. If I do have insider info, I would definitely share that. I'm just being sarcastic. Although, there's a lot of people talking about A-Force or She-Hulk belongs on this team, and the TV series is coming out, and there was some talk about a 5th member coming for this team soon. I think there is a very realistic chance that She-Hulk gets a rework and is placed on this team. I haven't figured out why they wouldn't announce that yet. But I guarantee you, if She-Hulk is coming to this team, they haven't announced it for a reason, and it's to screw us over and panic farm something somewhere along the way. So, yeah, coming soon, 6 months later. Exactly. We don't know. I do think there's a... Like, I would say that there's a 42% chance that She-Hulk comes to this team. I think that. Like, I think she's the primary candidate to come to this team because she is on this team in every source material. She-Hulk's on this team, and it blew me away that she wasn't on this team in the beginning. And I think it's because, I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't put her on this team. I don't think it's a coincidence that Famine uses A-Force and Inhuman teams, Medusa, A-Force, and Inhumans. She-Hulk is coming to this team because F4 is getting a rework, says Windstorm. Unconfirmed, but definitely could be. I mean, don't we have a Fantastic Four movie in the works or something? If you've seen Doctor Strange and they're appearing in Doctor Strange, please don't spoil it for me. I have not seen that movie yet. I don't know. So don't talk about Doctor Strange movie. And people will 100% buy Medusa. Well, people are 100% going to buy Medusa to fix that team anyways. I would not be surprised at all if Medusa and Gorgon came out next patch. Everyone is leveling YAV right now. F4 movie coming in 2023. Okay, there you go. So that would be a good reason. See, all these things are lining up that She-Hulk belongs on this team. And I think, I don't know, for sure, Scopely likes to restrain from giving us information that we desperately need. And they do that because, one, they want to see how things play out. Two, they want us to panic farm stuff when we aren't sure, right? Because if you don't know, you might invest in both. If you don't know to go left or to go right, you might do a little bit of both. And then they'll tell you, oh, you should have gone right. Or then they'll look at which the majority of people went left, so they'll make it right. You know, you understand what I'm saying? They made a quick suck so bad. I want a hand rework. Medusa legendary for A-Force. I don't know. I don't know if Medusa's going to be legendary for... Why would she be legendary for A-Force? I mean, anything's possible, but I don't know. Double dip. Kestrel saves the day on Doctor Strange 2, just like she does in every MCU movie. Oh, thanks, Steven. I'm pretty sure that's sarcasm. Run 7. A spoiler isn't a spoiler past a certain point. You better watch the movie soon. Yeah, I definitely need to. I'm going to try and get on that, guys. I really will. I didn't have time to get a freaking haircut like I wanted to, so a 2.5 hour movie, I don't know. And Quake is one of my favorites. Why is Run against Gamma Team with Red Hulk War Horseman? I don't know. They will do something for the TV show that drops in August for She-Hulk. I hope they just put She-Hulk on this team. That's what I want, obviously. I have a 7 red star She-Hulk. I spent money on She-Hulk. I over-invested in She-Hulk. I want to be rewarded for my stupidity. They just need to make her look like Fiona in the rework and she'll be fine. Medusa, Havoc, Blade. These sound like legendary 5th members for appropriate teams. I won't be able to see the movie in the theater. Might just retire from Twitch. Gambit team will use your giant She-Hulk. Yeah, I mean, that could work too, but I don't know. Yeah, I cosplay in She-Hulk. Okay, let's do this one more time and see if we can try a different thing. Instead of I want to see if I can lose to this team. I'm gonna try and attack poorly and see if I can lose to this team. Because honestly, that first iteration was huge. I'm gonna go for Okoye, which is a decent secondary target. However, she has immunity, I see. Wow, we got the crits. This is already not going super great. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and we're gonna clear 3 positive effects from Okoye. And last time I did the add energy to the team. All right, and then what's this one do? Attack for damage? No, nobody's gonna be that dumb, right? Deflex, speed up, defense up. Flip the following. Okay, you know what? Let's try it. I'm gonna try and actually try and lose this match by doing reasonable but stupid choices. Reasonably stupid choices is what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna keep going after Okoye to see if we can make Okoye go away. There goes Okoye. We're gonna do a heal here instead of a slow. Clicking buttons. Mostly just like clicking ultimates whenever I can. All right, so this is already a more challenging match, but it's not like devastatingly bad. This is gonna be flip a positive effect. If I had the T4 in it, it would probably get rid of that taunt. So there's something to be thinking about. That'll clear the taunt if it doesn't even just kill him outright. Okay, staying away from Black Panther just for funsies. We'll do the ult here. Wow, I mean, you saw that, guys. That was me playing it really, like, intentionally bad, and I just crushed him on a punch-up. So I think that's my Wakanda counter from now on. Now, I don't know what T4s are in that team. I don't know. Nothing about this team makes sense. What team does make sense? For the past year and a half, they haven't been making... Like, when Jubilee came out, I looked at her kit, and I was like, you could have applied basically the same kit over to Iceman and made him the legendary. And it looked to me like they came out with some things that they wanted to do with the team, and then they looked at popularity and how they could sell those members, and they're like, Iceman's got the name brand value, we'll put Jubilee as the legendary so that more people buy her, because otherwise Jubilee would have been as popular as Kitty Pryde, you know? They updated Mordo as a stand-in. They didn't update an old tune after the team came out. What about Surfer instead of Doc Ock? Would that work? We can try that. That's gonna kind of blow things away, I think. I mean, this is gonna no longer be a punch down or a punch up. This is gonna be a punch down here. This is gonna absolutely devastate. Honestly, Doc Ock didn't do a whole lot on that. Like, his flip, if he doesn't get that energy from JJ, his flip comes in too late to be very effective. What's surprising is that with Wakanda opening up early, everybody said, oh, this team's too squishy. You know, Spider-Woman's too squishy, all that. And I'm just like, well, they opened up with offense down, and they're missing 1 out of every 4 attacks. And look it, I don't think, this team doesn't feel squishy to me right now. Let's go, we don't need to use that. We're gonna go, yeah, let's go here, and we're gonna try and clear 3 positive effects. It was not blocked, and it went into it. Now, we do have to be careful of the deflex because even though she has like a 10,000% resistance, it can still be blocked from that deflect, which means it's got a 25% or 20% chance to fail or something. This one is flip the following. Flip all of the following: deflect, speed up, and defense up. So there are no deflects, but there's defense up is all. What about this one? This is the damage and regeneration. It could apply disrupted, could gain death proof, or 2 counter. I hate the RNG in this kit. This doesn't really do anything for me. Other than the, okay, we're gonna apply this over here. This is where it makes the most sense. And again, it gave it to M'Baku and her. And then this one is ability block, which we can go into Black Panther with. Kind of taking the wind out of Black Panther's sails. And then deleting Black Panther for the kill. He didn't even need the ability block. I could have deleted, like I could have applied that over here. Like there's a lot of different things we could have done here. Let's do this one actually. There we go, because that was enough. This is just, I mean, look. I wonder if this team could just auto through Wakandans. I'm gonna try that next. Since she can only use a spell in the same language once, like heal, but 10 and frenetic is okay. I know nothing of Nico. That's a totally new character to me. I really should change the stream title to Doesn't Work. Because I think a lot of people are going to come in here and wonder if A-Force can beat Darkhold, which we figured out, by the way, if you're just joining us, A-Force does not beat Darkhold. Let's try one more time. And this time we're going to do something crazy. We're gonna really set the stage. Watch this. Who's plug and play that I don't really want to use anywhere? Oh, Ghost. Let's do Ghost. Ghost is a character that I'm finding less and less important all the time. Where is my Ghost? There we go. And Ghost. She's dodgy. 465. It's a 40 or a 35k punch up. We're gonna target Black Panther and hit auto. We don't even need to do a target. Okay, let's see what goes. Here we go, hands off. Let's see how it plays out. When they bring the 5th for teams, they're bringing them way, way later. So I don't expect Blade anytime soon. For if Blade does even go to Dark Hunters. It seems like they're allowing these 3 and 4 piece teams to run for a long time. They wait for the team to be almost irrelevant. Then they bring in the 5th and give the team a rework. And all the newer players that joined the game now have 4 members or 3 members that they need to farm and build up because now the team's meta again. So they stall the adding players because that's better for them to make money, and it's worse for us because it costs us and the newer players, they have to panic farm, they have to build an entire team again, you know? And the OG people are like, oh, okay, but by then it's like we're 2 gear tiers further along, you know, we're like gear tier 19 by then. So we got to go back and freshen up our Dark Hunters so that we can get Blade and play with him and use the new team. So that was full auto with Ghost as a 5th into a 35k punch up into Wakandans in War. Just saying. A-Force definitely has a purpose. It is not Darkhold. You bet Blade will be for Midnight Suns. We could possibly get Werewolf by Night in October because of the Disney show. I hope they will make a proper Midnight Suns team with Blade, Werewolf, Homeless Strange, and 2 others. Homeless Strange, I like that. Okay, I need to really quick manage my my Alliance's war defense. Is there a different team you guys want to test real fast A-Force against? Something that might be a reasonable punch up. Okay, just out of curiosity, let's do a Heroes for Hire with Doc Ock. Let's try Heroes for Hire with Doc Ock. Allergy season. Right, I know, Lucifer. You're right about that. In war practice, the power levels are so wonky, it's hard to predict anything. But then again, in Crucible, the power levels are so wonky. In Tower, the power levels are so wonky, it's hard to predict anything. So, yeah. Hodor's Honor wants Ultron as a 5th. Ultron as a 5th on this might be not too bad. Now, here we go. Clear all negative effects from self and clear negative stuff and ability energy, right? So that's going to clear that ability block right there and generate some ability energy, hopefully for Doc Ock. Let's slow it down and see where this ability energy goes. Went to Doc. Okay. So Doc Ock should go next. I mean, should be able to do his flip, I think. Attack primary target, flip 1 positive effect, extend, but we could also do an ability block. And offense down for 2 turns. Who does not have offense down? They all got offense down. Let's save that. Does anybody have? No, nobody has anything. Why is Nico not going first? How come Spider-Woman is going first? I thought Nico was supposed to go first. Whatever. See, I don't understand why JJ's going first and then Nico. Like, is JJ getting something on spawn that I'm unaware of? Okay, we want to clear some stuff, but not kill him. Let's try this one. I want to try this. Oh, wow. That really didn't do much at all, did it? Deflect, speed up, defense up. So we could do this here, or we could do here. Let's flip it to slow. See if that'll... Oh, that did it to everybody. I forgot. Okay. See, there's a double whammy right there. So I'm going to stick here. I'm going to keep trying to go after Sean. I'm going to keep going. Speed bar on spawn per A-Force on war offense. Thank you, Hollow Lord. How come it went over there? Let's go over here. This should go ability block on him. I got that stun on her. That sucks. I don't know if this is going to do any good. I think we're fighting a losing battle here. What's this? Damage and bleed. Not that it's going to do me any good. Let's get a heal going here. I don't think it's going to come in time because we're going to get crushed here. Wing's going to go through and clean them out. Yep, there it goes. She didn't even get to the move I thought she was going to use. I don't see this being effective even as a 2-tap. They don't have the sustain for it. They're not as squishy as everybody was worried about, but they don't have the sustain. I do like getting that disrupt over here on Luke Cage, allowing me to just not worry about him anymore. That's pretty good. And then we're keeping the defense down on Sean, which is okay. I mean, you might be able to get somewhere on a big punch down, but this is not effective. This is definitely not effective. Okay, so that's out. JJ speed on spawn, and if Sean hits Nico but not Spider-Woman, it'll change turn order. Man, this game is getting so complex with its kits. It's just ridiculously complex now. All right. All right, that's it. I got to fix some of my... whoops, I didn't mean to back out entirely. I got to fix some of my team's defenses. I moved people up to the flight decks and they weren't supposed to be there. If you're in the Pirates, be sure to set your defense, guys. Be sure to set your defense. And then, oh, I wanted to go over... I forgot to do it last week. So I'm going to go over recruitment posters. So I'm going to do 2 recruitment posters today. We'll go over that next. Let me just mix some of these up. And then... let's move I'm Dat Good. Where are we going to put you, I'm Dat Good? Probably over here to... We're going to swap with Skibbs, I think. No, we're going to... No, I don't know. I don't know where to put him. Did I swap somebody out of Standard 1? Man, this is so slow today. Look at that loading. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Where did I move these guys from? Maybe engineering. I must have moved them from engineering. Here we go. I go there. Oh my goodness, this is painfully slow. I don't know if I move real waters. I think he stays on a flight deck. Okay. Pank, we're gonna move you. Pank, where were you at? I don't know. Pank's gonna go to engineering. We have some alt accounts in our alliance right now, so if you guys are looking to join the pirates and just chill in 2.1, 2.3, or 2.1 and 2.2 raids, then let us know. We'll make some room for you. I don't know. Prominence, you can come in here and hang with me in the bridge, I guess. Wow, this is so painfully slow. Junior J's an alt account, if I remember right. Fredo, we can move someplace more important. Throw him in cargo bay, I guess. I don't know. We still have a bunch of people that haven't even put their defenses back in yet. And there's our empty slot, which is supposed to be filled soon. I noticed an asset grab today when I loaded in. Can you get a look at my playlist? My playlist is mostly from Epidemic Sound and Stream Beats. So you'd need a subscription to Epidemic Sound if you want it for playing on stream, and then Stream Beats, of course, is free to everybody. But I mean, I got 100 songs on my playlist, and it's nothing to get excited about. Okay, so let's go take a look at the recruitment page in the Discord, and I'm gonna read some of these because some of them are pretty funny. Okay, let's see. We've got one from Ciro's got a good one here. Ciro's got a good one. All right, this is recruitment from Seven's Discord. And if you guys have an alliance you want to recruit for, be sure to come to my Discord. You can post these in the recruitment section. And if it's entertaining and different and unusual and neat in any way, shape, or form, I'll pick one each week. And on Thursdays, read them out to you. Zero post. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. Okay, Zero post. Is your wife tired of small TC penis? Does the UPS guy randomly show up at your house and then act surprised when you are home? Are you sick of signing over your pay stub to Scopely? Does FOMO leave you feeling like you can never catch up to the guy next to you? Well, fret no more. For a limited time only, you can join Eternal Dragons and have all your problems solved. We are a casual plus alliance, so there is no pressure to second mortgage your house to Scopely. We accept members of various TCPs and rosters from 3 mil all the way up to 9 mil, so there will always be someone looking up to you. While I can't guarantee your TC penis will grow, I can make sure your wife is taken care of and not complaining about it. And then it goes on for some more stuff. That's the Eternal Dragons. If you're interested in joining their alliance, be sure to come find them in my Discord. And let's go up here, I believe. Jod has another good one. Jod always comes through with some entertaining ones too. Join No Cap Alliance Cluster today and be entered to win an all costs paid trip to Alpha Centauri no later than 9099 CE. With guaranteed life pod delivery and minimum 10 centuries of Soylent intravenous nutritional stabilizer. Additional centuries available at 1 million per century. And then they have the No Cap family and recruitment clickable links there in the recruitment center. So thank you guys for coming up with something that's actually entertaining and different and fun to read. It makes it worth my while to actually go through there and check some of those out. So I may try and do two. If you guys continue to put in entertaining ones, I may try and do 2 each week instead, because those are pretty good. So I like that. Okay, what's next? I set the defenses. I went over the A-Force versus Darkhold, which was probably the dumbest idea I've had in a long time. I apologize for wasting your guys' time on that. You know what? Let's go through. Hold on a second. Let's go through real fast. Stream information. It didn't work. It didn't work. There we go. I changed the stream title to it didn't work, so people know they don't have to come in and waste their time on that one. All right, let's go. What are we doing? Is it time for defense up yet? Almost. Let's go knock down some energy refreshes here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I got some people I need to build up. Man, I'm kind of pissed I wasted so much. I'm really glad that they work against Wakandans. I'm really glad that there is something they're good for out of the gate. But, yeah, so save your resources if you're interested in going in having a Wakandan, defense or, a tool for Wakandans, then there you go. We saw them autoing punch-ups into Wakanda. I have a feeling that will still work at higher levels. I'm curious how it'll play out in Crucible. So if the Thame is in here, I'm going to put him on that. Have him test it for me. Okay, let's see. I need to get these. I already did that. I need... here we go. Black Panther. I was trying to bring Black Panther up to 14 is what I wanted to do. So we'll go through here and farm the usual mystic stuff. Can we try the Wakanda battle one more time with Goblin as a 5th? I really don't want to use villain tech and want to have a reason to build A-Force. Yeah, real quick, I'll jump over there. Let me finish this farm real fast, and I'll jump over there, and we'll see if we can't make that happen. Oh, I got plenty of those sigils. Let's go up one and over here to this. The lattice, which looks nothing like lettuce to me. I don't understand it. I don't know how you get lettuce out of that. Cabbage, maybe. That's a dad joke. Let's see. Oh, music back up, please. Want more music? And I want to change the song to something a little more pump me up kind of stuff. Here, I like this one. This is a new one here. Nope. Do I want that one? I think I want this one. There we go. Let's do this. Who else am I building? I think I gotta go here for like some bio pieces or something probably, right? Yeah. That'll do it. Yeah, I got kids. That will fail horribly. Will, Athane, you think A-Force in Crucible against Wakandans will fail horribly? 3 minutes to pull this off. Let's go, go, go. Teal lettuce and tackies. Teal lettuce and tackies, yeah. Come on, go, go, go. A-Force loses their war buffs. Wakanda gains their Crucible buffs. Okay. I mean, maybe if we had like a huge punch down or something. Was this Prominence? Who was I going against? I think it was I'm Dat Good. I think it's I'm Dat Good. That's the 440 one. We need something bigger. Where did I put I'm Dat Good? Fredo's got nothing for me. Majin 1, what's he got? Just showing everybody everything. We're just gonna drop our pants right before war here. Okay, there's the 460, and we're gonna go A-Force with, you wanna do it with Green Goblin? Oh my God, come on, load already. Here we go. You wanted it with Green Goblin? Okay. Huge punch down logic isn't great. It is if you're a Kraken, a Thame. It is if you're a Kraken. That's why Krakens spend money, so they don't have to learn how to play this game. They can just throw their wallet at the problem. All right, where'd the defense down go? It went to, wow, it went to Shuri and then was instantly cleared. So that defense down did nothing. Green Goblin does nothing in the Wakanda matchup. We're gonna go after Black Panther and hit auto and see how it plays out. Joke's on you, my pants are always dropped. That's how a bad Kraken plays the game. Aren't all Krakens bad? I mean, come on, really? No, not all Krakens are bad. We love our Krakens. They keep the doors open here. They keep the lights on at Scopely, right? So I'm not really liking Wakandan for war defense, tell you the truth. I like them. I love them for Crucible. Absolutely love them for Crucible. And they're doing great in the Scammer raids now because I'm in that Wakanda lane. And so they're getting me through. I used to get jammed up sometimes, and now it's not a problem. Sometimes I got to use an extra energy, but I basically have 2 teams for that lane now. And so they're doing just fine. So again, this was auto, punch up on auto with an absolutely useless 5th. Green Goblin did nothing because that defense up, or that defense down was instantly cleared right off the bat. A-Force should be used on YA, not Wakanda. Let's see if we got a YA team. Here we got a 380. I don't have the time to go search something out, so we're just gonna jump in there with this one. And I think we're gonna use like Surfer because I just don't, we're gonna get kicked out here any second. Oh my God. If the screen would ever load. Who do we have here? Doc Ock is the 5th. Fine, we'll go for it. Let's do it. A little bit of a punch down. Prominence, I don't think you're even in my lane anymore in raids, are you? Not sure what I'm doing. We're going to clear or energy. Let's go energy. No, let's save that because we might need to clear some blinds. Let's do this over here. And we're going to try and take out Squirrel Girl right off the bat. Defense up, speed up, deflect. Maybe we should do it over here to flip that defense up. I don't know. Ooh, that worked out fantastically. I like that. We'll do the ability block over here. Now we're moving. A Thane might have this right. Look, you could use it for Wakanda or YA. I see possibilities here for sure. We could, is this undodgeable? It cannot be dodged. So let's see if we can delete. Should we delete Echo or Kate? Marvel Snap. We could delete Squirrel Girl, and then I don't think it really matters. We just got to delete somebody. So there's Squirrel Girl for sure. Now again, this is a little bit of a punch down, so this is easy, but I'm controlling the team, so it kind of balances out. Okay, let's throw this on auto because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get kicked out of war any second now. In fact, I'm kind of surprised because it should be in matchmaking already. Why are we targeting her? Target Kate. Okay, there goes the dodges. Yeah, I see this team working quite well. I'm not, you know what? I mean, I'm sad for the way that I invested in this team. It was very rapidly done this morning to try out something that didn't work. But even though there are other T4s that I would like to put in more than the ones that I spent my stuff on, I'm not sad about this team. I think this team is going to be very useful for me in war. It's going to help me out in the Scourge, obviously. I don't think this team is as squishy as everybody is complaining about. It doesn't kick me out. But if I back out, will I be done for? I'm just curious. What happens if I back all the way out? Ooh, Marvel Snap, that's the game, huh? It's a card game. Everybody predicted it would be a card game. What is this? Get off my screen. Let's see. Yep, we're in matchmaking. Okay, so that's a done. That's Dunskies right there. Marvel Snap. Hey, Steven, do you have a link for that? I want to go check that out. Maybe like a YouTube video or something. Not the same one that everybody's been showing. Like, do they have a website I could go to is what I want. We do need to get to defense up, though, so I'm going to go grab that Blazer. Hey, way too raw. I got to use the bathroom before I do defense up. You want to come in here and hang out with everybody? Thanks, Stocky. Yeah, just a second. Galactus! What's up with that Galactus? Miles inbound. Panther Buster? Okay, I'm definitely gonna try playing this game. I'm definitely gonna try playing this game. That just looks fun to me. Yep, Marvel Snap, there we go. Okay.
I am so excited to show you what we've been working.
Yeah, we don't need to go over that whole thing, but thank you, Stocky. I will check that out later. I'm gonna let Way Too Raw sit here and hang out with you guys for just a minute and give you a new song to listen to. Bathroom.
What's up, MSFers? How are we doing? Is there another addiction coming down the pipeline? Hey, old man. Thank you for having my back in the 18 debate. I'm really upset about that. 18 should have won. I don't, it doesn't matter who she's going up against. I am like a bobblehead toy. It's because I can't dance. So I just move my head. This is pro streamer up in the house. I didn't get to watch the new that little preview, but I feel like a new game is gonna be added to my day. Where does the name Way Too Raw stem from? Were you a troublemaker before? Yes, I was not the easiest person. Shout out, Mom. I love you. I'm not quite sure how you survived, but that's not where it came from. It's probably more of a sad story. Way Too Raw for You was actually my dad's name on Xbox when he used to play with Run. And I was very close with my dad, and unfortunately I lost him unexpectedly way too early. And so it's kind of my way of honoring him. I never took his last name growing up, so I took his gamer name. That makes sense. Some people say it fits me, some people say it doesn't. So I'll let you make the judgment call. Just pound White Claws until you can dance. That is how I dance. Yes, I just get to the point of not caring that I'm in public, and then I just move. So sorry, I feel like that story is kind of a downer. It's a good story for me. That's where the name came from. I went through quite a few screen names. I don't know. Oh, was Run here eating a banana? I missed you in the background eating a banana. I've had a couple of screen names. I think my favorite was, what was it? It was like a stripper named Rod. That was my screen name for a while. That was a good one. Aw, thank you guys. Are you ready for defense up, Iron Man? All right. All right, I'll see you guys later.
She just puts this microphone like way up in my face, like, ah! Okay. Let's see here. We're going to let's bring this music down to touch. And I don't know. This song? What's this song? No, let's do this one. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for defense up. Okay, bring up this one. Man, I had all this stuff planned out because it just seemed, why is this not working? Get off the... Why are you tabbing up there? I don't want you tabbing up there. Thank you. Like, I had all this stuff planned out, like just paying attention to their speed and stuff like that. And I checked passives. Apparently not good enough. I really thought this team had a chance of opening up and deleting just one member of Darkhold. Like, not beating the team, but being a great 1-2 punch for people that need to 2-tap it. It's not even close. It's just the dumbest idea I've had in months, man. And I've had some pretty good whoppers, too. Okay, let's do defense up. We're back. I don't know where I edited out from the last one because I wasn't really paying attention, but thanks for joining us still, YouTube. Little hat head going on here. Okay, I'm gonna be doing an arena attack apparently because I haven't even done my first. Wow, I'm all the way down to 23. That's no good. Yes. Oh man, that would be fantastic. There might be a Red Bull on the floor. Red Bull on the floor by the fridge. A floor Red Bull, yeah. What does everyone think of this month-long event? I'm hating it. I'm hating it, Tony. I'm burnt out too. Shut up, Batik. Batik says it should have been longer. Let's see if we can't get a disrupt on Wong. Oh, that's better. I need to hit Dr. Doom and rewind his turn meter a bit and hope that my Agatha will go first. She will because it's slowed down. We're going to stun this Agatha. That didn't work. I didn't get the stun on Agatha. What a waste. What an absolute waste. Yeah. Right. Definitely don't need to do everything.
Right. It's that, in my opinion.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I forgot your microphone was off. I just drank my Red Bull. I'm sorry. Tony, she was just telling you need to quit the game.
That is not true. I said if you're burnt out, to pull back, prioritize some stuff, and let the others go, and it's okay. You won't miss up. You'll catch up next time. It's not a big deal. Or if it's that bad, then yes, you can quit the game.
Hey man, Marvel's got that new card game that's looking pretty sweet. Lord of the Rings coming out, I think, at the end of the year. Lots of cool stuff happening that we can do. So, yeah. And you can always come and hang out with the MSF people. You don't have to keep playing the game. I encourage people who aren't having any fun playing this game to just play a different game.
Yeah. I mean, you can get... I was talking to my alliance the other day because a couple of the members were like, so I'm curious, Raw, how long have you been playing? And I was like, 459 days or something like that. And they're like, wow, that's pretty impressive. You can keep up, because they're all like 1,200 plus days. So it just shows that you can come in at any time. You can catch back up. Not life or death. There's so much that I've skipped over and haven't done, and I regret nothing. This is assuming that Marvel Snap isn't a flop. Yeah, fingers crossed. How many people are gonna go check that out and probably start playing it? I think you said you are.
I'm gonna check it out. It looks like just like a low-key kind of fun card game to play.
I hope it's not like another MFR. That was kind of a letdown.
Yeah. I'm definitely not gonna get all excited about it. I'm just gonna check it out. The art looks cool. The style looks kind of different and fresh.
So it's a card game. I didn't get to watch that. Like, is it like Magic, but with Marvel?
Like, yeah, like Magic or Hearthstone, probably. I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't really dug into that.
I love Magic: The Gathering. I might have to play that. Sorry. Yes, I'm a nerd.
We know. I mean, honestly, like, who on Twitch isn't? You don't even, not even like who plays Marvel Strike Force that isn't, but like who on Twitch isn't kind of a nerd, you know?
Yeah, Sean.
This is where we come to be with our people.
Woody, I am free to play 100%. I've never spent a penny. Not even when they came out with the 99-cent offer. What colors raw? Huh?
I don't know.
She's not. Yes, the thing. We are all fucking nerds. That's why I love it here. I'm at place. If I were to say in a group of my friends outside of Twitch that I played Magic, they'd probably all just look at me and have no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah, they'd probably think you're talking about being a Wiccan or something.
Oh, the colors. I don't think I had a specific color.
For Magic?
For Magic. I'm trying to think. You did. I feel like black was yours, if I remember right. You really liked black.
I liked mixing black into everything, but I also like, they had a deck toward the end where it was a blue deck, and you added all the mana in, and you had these huge
the green
creatures.
Black. The green black.
The green black
green
one.
black deck.
I forget what was in it, but yeah.
The green black deck was I mean, those were some huge players that cards that came in.
I didn't really like white, and I didn't really like the red, the fire decks. I never liked trying to play fast and beat my opponent before I died. Like, I felt too rushed. I like
white.
I like to take my time and amass this huge army and then just smash people.
White was pretty.
I like when you had too many counters to even sit on the table. Like, you had a bucket of counters. That's how I like to play.
White was pretty. It was like angelic. It was healing. It's all healing.
What ruined it for me was the introduction of the Planeswalker cards. They were just so OP. It felt like the Galactic Legends in Swaga. You know, it was like whoever got that on the field first won the match every time. It wasn't any fun for me. And that's when I quit playing Magic. And I know that's a little bitch whiny thing to say, but it's the truth. It's just, what? Did somebody say something?
Sorry.
Love black decks myself. Dirty joke. Yep.
Sorry. I had literally just taken a sip when I clicked in my head.
You know what, miniatures? If you like D&D, I'm listening. I just found the 5th iteration of a book series that I'm reading. It's actually book 5 and 6 that I found. I wasn't paying attention. The author put out two more. I forget the name of it. DM me if you're interested, but it's a fantastic book from the perspective of a D&D character in a game. And it's a lower level NPC villain, and it's actually a mimic chest. And this mimic chest ends up eating somebody that gives it self-awareness and consciousness. So it's actually a villain. And all this mimic chest wants to do is level up his stats and collect his shinies, which is gold and gems and swords and stuff. So this mimic chest ends up doing like these horrible, atrocious things, like blowing up entire cities and stuff just for the XP, because it's an evil character. It has no moral value or anything. But it ends up gaining friends and stuff because it starts mimicking humans and things like that. It's a really funny story. And when I tell you the name of the book, you guys are going to laugh at me because it sounds really perverted. Okay, but it is the most juvenile, disgusting book. I listen to audiobooks. If you listen to this one, you will want to listen to it with earbuds. You don't want other people to hear what you're listening to. So juvenile and so hilariously fun. Anyway, yeah, it's called Morningwood. Everybody Loves Big Chests. Because the main character ends up getting the ability to rename his stats in game, and so he renames himself Boxy Team Morningwood. And he's a wooden box, right? That's what he starts out as. And everybody loves big chests. He's a big chest. So anyway, it's really funny. It's really perverted and juvenile, and it's so much fun. And I'm loving it. And I'm on book 5. So if you guys are into D&D, like if you watch D&D on Twitch or something like that, you'll probably very much enjoy this book because they go over the character's stats. Like he'll beat an enemy and then he'll go level up. You have just increased your sword maneuver. It's so funny. I don't know. Maybe it's not funny, but I think it would.
Sometimes I wonder how he got me to.
Alcohol. We've been over this. Basically kept you drunk for 7 years straight.
That is not true.
Yeah.
That is not true.
Yeah.
If you guys check it out, let us know what you think.
Like I said, and the first book especially is borderline. You're like, wow, this is pretty raunchy. It mellows out a little bit to get more bearable, but man, it's so funny. You're listening to an RPG. That's what it is. It's so very entertaining. It's more entertaining than clicking these damn buttons during Blitz. I'll tell you that much.
Have you ever watched Critical Role or
Yes.
Dimension 20?
Both, yes.
Hodor's
Yes.
Honor was asking.
Critical Role. I follow Critical Role. It's hard for me because like with Critical Role, and I know of Dimension 20. I haven't watched it much. With Critical Role, I find that if I come in halfway, I have trouble hanging in there. But if I catch it when it first starts, and I know where they're at in their campaign, I kind of enjoy it. But sometimes it can get a little slow, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
My face just got really red. Athame, thank you for calling me out.
What?
Not sure if you're into Anime Run, but there's one I watched does something similar to that level up thing.
Yeah.
You weren't into anime, were you?
I
Like
don't have-
Dragon
I'm
Ball
like-
or something?
I'm not like into anime, but I don't have a problem with it either. Love, Death, and Robots is one of my favorite shows. It's all anime.
I watched an anime series when I was in high school. I think it was called Please Teacher. I could be wrong on that. But I think that was the only
Is that a naughty one? Is that a naughty one? Should we be watching this together when the kids are asleep?
I don't remember it being naughty, but now
Please Teacher? Please Teacher sounds pretty naughty to me.
maybe I don't remember it being naughty. I swear.
I don't remember Fire and Ice from the 80s. I don't remember that one. I remember the what was the wind bender, the bender kid, and he could control the wind or something. The Last Airbender, that was it. I remember that one a little bit. Give these guys a chance to win.
There's another movie I watched, and I think it's one most people know if they watch anime, but I can't remember the name of it now.
Those anime movies about Final Fantasy, they had potential in it. I just didn't do well.
Okay, we need to get off this subject because my face is turning red.
Why? What's wrong with this subject?
Nothing. Guess what?
What?
I have my 4th G16 tune.
He's gonna beat me through DD5.
I'm not in it yet. That's 4. DD5.
You want to see how far away I am from DD5? From getting into City in DD5? This is my tune. This is my 5th for City in DD5. And look at this. Got a long ways to go. Long ways to go on that one. So,
I mean, I have tunes I can G16 right now. I just don't want to.
Ibiki says, please teacher isn't naughty.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I didn't think it was naughty.
But then again, Hibiki might be some disgusting pervert we just met from Twitch, and you don't know his judgment value. I'm sorry, Hibiki. I'm just kidding, man.
Bye. Bye, Sean Woody.
See you later, Sean. I just beat Cosmic. I gotta finish Morgan Shuri and Black Bull, and I can get my Dormammu. Squirrel Girl shares the same unique. Yeah, I'm not gonna take Squirrel Girl to 16. She's a 7 Red Star character, but I'm just not gonna do it.
Someone in my alliance just got their Dormammu.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're gonna toss it on defense and just not claim the border.
I'm not gonna claim the border when I get my Dormammu.
Yeah.
I will not do it. It is. I see so many people looking at that and using that as pertinent information when they go into their battles. I do not want to give that information out. I'm gonna keep that a secret, like my social security number.
I mean, I'm just trying to... I could be started on DD5 already. I'm just trying to be smart with my choices. And now that I'm doing 2.2 and 2.3 weekly, I'm getting plenty of skill gear. Maybe not plenty, but plenty compared to doing 2.0 and 2.1. So. Vicky says, I mean, you're not wrong. I kind of want to keep my purple border. I am the only one in my alliance with a purple border, and everyone they all like to claim and do them over and over and get these giant ass I think green borders is what they're at.
I think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, I know that there's people who have a Dormammu and a blue border, so I don't ever want to have a blue border because of the people that create new accounts in global, right? We've had that talk before. And so for me, as long as it's purple or higher, I'm happy. But I'm not going to show off a Dormammu.
Yes, prominence.
Doesn't benefit me.
I'm fully aware of the choices I've made in life and that I have to live with those.
Honestly, I think having this green border like this is probably the best, because people will just think, oh man, he's at 18 million and he doesn't have Dormammu yet. This guy sucks. You know, like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just some amateur player.
You're at 18 million?
18 and a quarter.
Whoa.
Why?
I did not know that. I don't know why. I thought you were like...
Oh, I don't really track it, so I don't know. What am I doing?
I remember thinking the other day, I was like, wow, I'm kind of growing pretty quickly. I wonder if I'll surpass Run. And no, I won't be. His TC penis he just freaking like... Yeah. I plan on getting a super spicy red border. I want to flaunt that. You do that, Athame. You've earned it. Enjoy.
I'm curious how this team is going to shape up with the Unlimited X-Men. I mean, I think we're probably going to be swapping out Kitty for Rogue. And then is Phantom X, is Gambit, is Nightcrawler, is the fifth member going to make it in here, you know? So, you notice I didn't say her name.
Oh, actually, I wasn't paying attention to you. They're talking about TC penis size over here, so I was distracted.
So you're into that conversation, obviously.
I was distracted.
Yeah, I see.
No. Thame passed 15 million this morning. Congratulations.
Hey, Thame, you got to send me the link to your snapshot. I want to go. I still haven't checked that out myself for the details on that. So DM me that link to that directly.
So wait, Thame, you're 15 million and you're 734 days played. Shit. I need to do some catching up.
You're gonna have trouble catching a Thame, I think.
I'm not trying to catch a Thame. There's no way would I ever catch a Thame. But I could try and keep up. And I'm 400 and what did I say? Like 50 something days?
I don't think anybody should ever try to race for TCP. I think that's a terrible idea. I think you should race to DD5. I think you should race to Doom raids. I think you should do that sort of thing. But racing to TCP, all you're doing is sending money to Scopely. Or, you know, even if you're free to play and you're trying to grow your TCP, it just makes other people see your growth, and those people might want to spend money to catch up to you. And so
Butterbark says, "Welp, I just signed up for the closed beta for Marvel Snap."
Ooh, I need to do that.
Yeah,
I didn't
that.
Even think about that. I was thinking about signing up for the soft launch beta, whatever, for Lord of the Rings, but yeah, I think I need to go look at that.
I agree, Pathfinder. TCP is overrated. I like watching mine grow when I'm investing in good tunes that I like and want to use, if that makes sense. Run just used Bishop's ult while blinded.
I saw that. For some reason I thought Greg dodged, and I was like, how did that happen? And then I realized, yeah, I do that all the time. It's okay. You know what I find funny is that the viewers pay more attention to the raids than I do.
Well, that's because you're busy ignoring that when you're.
And you. I'm trying to ignore you too. Don't forget that.
Wow, you're super busy. Got a lot on your plate there, Run.
Squirrel Girl never even took a turn.
Yeah. Lucifer says, I saw a guy in a Facebook group that apparently got a 7 yellow MLF with 11 million TCP free to play. I have a hard time believing that. What do you think?
Yeah, I have a hard time believing that too, but it's not up to me to make those judgment calls.
Yeah.
That's for Scopely to decide. I'm not going to point fingers at anybody anymore. The game has an unstable build. It's full of cheaters. There's all kinds of things wrong. Every new game mode is going to have bugs. Half the characters are going to be glitched, and this is the game that we play, and I'm done bitching about it. That's just how it works, guys. I'm over it.
The closed beta is for Android, so I'm out. It's all you. You're up, Run.
Yeah, that's right. I'm in. Me.
I've only played for 17 days. Are you talking about MSF or are you talking about Snap? Or Lord of the Rings? I've seen multiple games thrown out today. MSF. Oh wow, you're new. Welcome.
Wow, new. Yeah, you're fresh off the wagon there.
Ooh.
Hey, Butterbark. If you can you throw up my Discord link, Butterbark? Can you DM me the link to that Snap so that I don't have to do any work and I can be lazy and just click it? That would be fantastic. Because I wanna join too, man. I'm super jealous when you said that.
Well, and Butterbark, if you have any questions, feel free to tag any of us, and we'll be happy to help you out if you're only 17 days in. I know, a little baby player. I'm so excited. I like the smaller players. That's my spot.
Yeah, Zeal's Penguin. We just watched that actually. We watched that just before Defense Up, I think. It looks cool. If the artwork in game is half as good as that trailer, I'm gonna be happy. And it's just gonna be kind of fun to have something fresh and new. I just hope that they don't have like stuff where I have to log in at specific time. You know, I can't take another one of those games.
Congrats, Windstorm. 800 days. I'm headed your way.
Hey, how come the enemy has no turn meter? What's going on with that?
You're just so fast and they're just so slow. Why are you complaining?
And now they have turn meter. Did you see that? They had no turn meter and then suddenly they all had turn meter.
Hi, Run.
Hi.
This is MSF. We have problems.
Yeah, we do. Okay. She didn't have her alt, so I went into old
I think he is going to sign up for beta test. He wants to. He's itching to. I can feel it.
I do.
He's like vibrating over there.
Yeah, it's either that or the Red Bull I just drank.
I have a lot of fun in the beginning of the game. And I feel like in the beginning of the game, you have a... How do I want to say this? You don't have to worry about FOMO. Like, stuff is so far out of your reach that you're like, cool, I'm just going to keep doing my thing.
That's a good point.
And I think that's one reason why I don't succumb to FOMO very often is because I was a newer player. I guess I can't say that anymore. And I was used to being like, oh, that's too big for me. Cool, I'm just going to go over here and do my campaigns or whatever.
No, that's a very good point.
1,000.
You're just so far out of the race. You are just there for fun.
I saw that Batik. Batik made an infographic for newer players.
I like that one. Yeah, I saw that too, Batik. That was good.
So
and thank you for putting that in my infographics page. If you start making infographics on the regular Batik, then show me where to follow and I'll click it so you don't have to put them in there and it'll just automatically go to the server.
Wait, what Icarus offer? No, I did not. Have you seen the Icarus offer?
Yeah.
What is it? Is it any good? Is it ridiculous?
My Icarus is now 7 stars.
I swear every time he's like
sorry, it took me over the top. It took me over the top. I needed it.
This is my last purchase, so I made it a good one. Do you know how many times this fucker has said this is my last purchase?
I never said it was gonna be. I said this patch. this patch will be the last patch I spend money on because I'm quitting my job and I can't justify spending money on this game anymore.
No, he has quit so many times.
No, there was one, maybe two,
three, four,
three-ish, maybe three, maybe
five-ish.
three at the most. At the most. On the outside, 3. And I think like one of those was like a soft quit. Like, I'm going to slow down like 20%. Maybe that was what it was. I don't know. You know what? I have decreased my spending on this game tremendously. That was the first time I've purchased anything that wasn't a new character. Oh my God, I really need to take this on auto. That was the first time I've purchased anything that wasn't a new character release offer in quite some time.
Okay, you don't have to defend it. I don't care.
I feel like I do because I feel guilty spending money on this trash company.
I don't care that you spend money. It's your game. It's your hobby. I've never cared about that. I find it funny when you say you're not going to and then you do. That's what I like to make fun of you for.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think I'm usually pretty careful with my wording when I say that. I think like I'm going to slow down spending or I'm not going to spend until.
Mordo and Rhino are the best. You know what? I actually found it, not just because I love her, but X23 is a really good character for beginner players. She's I want to say like
useful.
She's kind of meta for beginner players only. Please don't go out and max your X23s. But for beginner players, she really carries you a long way until you start kind of hitting actual meta.
I wouldn't even know where to begin with a new player guide.
See? Thank you.
Aztec,
laugh out loud. Run did say this was his last patch like 2 streams ago.
No, I didn't. I never said the last patch. I said this patch. This is the only patch I've ever said I was going to quit spending for. And because I'm going to quit my job and I won't have disposable income to waste on this game. But before I have said I'm not spending until, or I'm going to quit spending for a while, or I'm going to slow down on my spending. And I have dramatically slowed down my spending over the course of things.
To slow down on spending equals count the money slowly before spending it.
I peaked at the Surfer Kestrel era. I was spending like $400 or $500.
I was just going to say, actually,
I felt real bad about it.
Since I haven't been a new player for a minute, Gamora and Nebula, both I believe farmable, and those are good. The Striker Skirmisher combo for a newer player, you'd probably destroy, especially if you know and you're going to be going against other new players that don't. Anyone from the Web Warriors that are farmable. I'm with Run. He said the current pet. He says it all the time. I'm going to start putting like a tape recorder on him.
You don't need to. I'm going to spend on this patch and then I'm done. And I want you guys to keep me honest because if I'm spending money after I quit my job, then I'm clearly addicted in a bad way. And I don't want to represent this game and be somebody who doesn't have a job and is spending money on this. That's a bad place to be. I don't think anybody should be doing that. So let's go. Gonna ability block Thanos because I don't remember if Jubilee has her stun ready or not. She does not. We'll go into
break the bank this patch run. Hey Butter, I'm free to play as well. It's totally doable. No shame if you want to spend or if you come across an offer that you're just like, I really want this, you do you. But you don't have to spend, and that's awesome.
I just think if you're spending money on this game and you feel bad about it, you should stop spending money. Otherwise, do whatever the hell you want, man. It's your life. I don't care if you have a job or not. I want you guys to be happy playing this game. And if you're not happy, I want you to make the appropriate changes so that you can find that happiness in your life. I know it sounds like some sort of TED talk or something right there, but honestly, like I've seen friends get into a bad place with this game and I don't want anybody else to be like that.
I've been having to go through TED Talks for one of my classes, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to do. It's fine when you come across a TED Talk on a subject that you're interested in, but when you're like have to go searching for one, it's really freaking boring to go down that hole. That might just be me.
I read self-help books and stuff, so TED Talks are right up my alley.
Oh, I'm not. That's why I said if it's a subject that you're interested in.
Yeah.
If you like are on Facebook or something and it's the algorithm's like, hey, you would
pushing it
like
away.
this, then yeah, I can understand it. But when you're just like going to the site and having to look for something to write on, I'm struggling. If anyone has a
Somebody
good
take a
TED
turn,
Talk,
please.
send it to me.
I'm that guy. If you guys ever watch The League, they got a guy in there they make fun of, and he collects all those books, you know, this and that for dummies, the dummy book, right? They've got a whole series of them, you know, remodeling your house for dummies or investing for dummies. I'm that guy. I have like 20 of those books. I find them very interesting for getting novices up to speed on a subject. I think they're fantastic. Don't go after Thanos. Thinking.
Sean, usually we're here for another hour. I'll do my best to keep him going. That
I
sounded
got my Red Bull
dirty,
now. I'm starting to pick up pace.
but it wasn't. So you do you. Please drive safe. Sorry, I keep playing with your hat.
Fine.
I should have put it on my head. Except for it's huge and my head would swim in it.
There's the speed up, and now these guys are gonna go suck. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna time out on this because I didn't get the Falcons under control. They're gonna do their little speed up maneuver, and the other team's gonna take too many turns. Just not doing the damage I need to be doing.
Just don't do surgery for dummies.
Yeah, surgery for dummies is probably gonna be a waste of my time. Ooh, I got a little bit of speed there. Can we do something interesting this time? I don't think so. I think Sam's gonna taunt. I'm gonna be out of luck. Ooh, maybe. Nope. There it goes. Maybe if Omega Red does his ult. Oh, hey, that worked. I
Hey,
got it.
Athame, would you message me that? I would totally go check that out. I super appreciate it. I'm not gonna remember it here from stream. So if you don't mind, just message me or tag me in something that says it so I can do that. I have to do them for a class. So ones that I'm interested in helps a lot.
Storm with 20 charges would wipe this first wave. Not a terrible idea.
Yes, Run has a huge head. I love you.
But Windstorm, how would you get Storm to 20 charges without, like, Storm with 20 charges would wipe out the first wave, but then they wouldn't be able to stand up to the second wave because you'd have Magic and Storm with Beast, Jubilee, and probably maybe Bishop. I'm not sure. I guess you could use Omega Red too. I'm not sure. I just don't know.
Oh Lord, I see you, and I am for you guys. Just for you guys. Thank you, Athame. I appreciate it. I'll check out the band also. I like music. I have the oddest taste in music. Run can probably tell you this, but at least my taste in music isn't his taste in music.
It's not that bad. There's nothing wrong with my taste in music. I just am not in a majority.
EDM is not music.
I like all music. I'll listen to banjo if it's moving. I don't care. I'll listen to whatever. Give me something good to listen to, and I'll listen to it. I think the only thing I don't listen to. No, I don't think there's anything I can't listen to. I'll listen to polka. I'll listen to anything. I mean, I've got favorites and preferences and stuff. Steam-powered giraffe. That sounds pretty cool.
I mean, I'm intrigued. Thank you. Yes,
Dippy.
he does. He likes to work out to EDM, and it just.
I like music that builds and then drops the bass. Because usually you're on like press number 7 and you need to get to 8, and that's when the bass drops and it pumps you up. Or you're running or something and you feel that like tightness in your chest, or you're starting to cramp up or something, and then the bass drops and you just take off, and it gives you that extra boost to go. It gets me pumped and motivated and gets me moving. And anything that moves me, even if it's polka or country or whatever. I don't care. If it gets me excited and I feel an emotional reaction from listening to that music, then I enjoy it. And EDM is just something that I don't have to pay attention to the words, right? Because sometimes the words in a song will ruin it for you. You're like, I like the sound of this, but they're singing about their dead wife or something, and that's killing me. So I like EDM because there's not a lot of words in it. And so I can be in any mood I want to, and it can move me.
EDM like fuels my anxiety. I have
Let's be
very
clear,
bad
I think
anxiety.
I like dubstep better than EDM. And go ahead, play the sound, the dubstep bit. Everybody likes that sound bit, but
I have really bad anxiety, and EDM, it like.
I could see how that would bother your anxiety for sure. Yeah, for sure. That would probably cause problems with anxiety. For me, it has the opposite effect. It allows me to rid myself of anxiety through aggression and express. Like I get to like let it out. It builds so that I can explode, and so that's good when I'm working out or working in the yard or doing something like that.
I'm gonna have to come back and write down all your guys' suggestions later, but I appreciate them. I will definitely check them out. I listen to what do I listen to when I'm working out? I usually listen to rap, honestly.
Yeah, Aztec, I could see that happening. I could see that. Yeah, you can. I tend to drive a little too fast when I'm playing my music loud.
Sorry. He says like when the baby music pops up mid-workout and just kills the rest.
I'm a gummy bear. And it just pops in.
Yeah. No, baby making.
Baby making music? Okay. Well, that doesn't really ruin my workout usually. I never grew past my teen phase in music. I still listen to Green Day and Green Day, man. I love there's a remake of Green Day to the Godzilla soundtrack that we used to run to in track back in my high school days during track and field. And a buddy of mine had a van, and he would open up the back doors and the speakers filled the entire space of the van, and he would play that over the entire track, and we would listen to all kinds of music. And I remember the Green Day Godzilla soundtrack one, and that would really get me pumped. Weird Al is always good polka and generally funny. I like Weird Al. Weird Al doesn't make any music lately anymore. Like, I haven't heard a good Weird Al one in a long time. You know I'm fat. I'm fat. That was a good one.
That was beautiful.
You don't know the Weird Al version of I'm Bad and he sings I'm Fat?
The
music video was amazing because he was like a skinny guy and he like pulls a ripcord on his suit and he just inflates to be this huge fat guy. And then they do this dance and they're all in fat suits. It was hilarious. Weird Al's a genius, man. Really before his time.
I think I'd have to smoke quite a bit before watching that to find it fun.
I pull it off just fine, but then my IQ is a little bit lower. Eat It by Weird Al. That was it, yeah.
They're doing a documentary video on him called Weird. That'd be interesting.
Is that the one on Netflix? Is that coming out on Netflix? I don't remember. I don't know. There's so much stuff days. Man, tomorrow, I can't wait. I swear, like, I might wake up a little bit early tomorrow morning just so I can watch Love, Death, and Robots Season 3. That one looks so good. That looks so good.
Did you tell everyone what you're doing this weekend?
Oh, I'm going skydiving this weekend.
Say it with some fucking enthusiasm.
I'm saving the enthusiasm for the recording of me falling toward the earth. I think that's the important part.
Let me just say, I'm sending his ass skydiving.
She's pushing me out of a perfectly good airplane.
I'm not pushing you. I won't be there.
Right. They
But
couldn't afford for both of us to go up.
That's not true. I just won't do it. Run, rip 7. Run turned 40. And he doesn't like birthday parties or being the center of attention, which is why he streams by himself. Can you tell?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. No, in real life, I'm a huge introvert. I don't like being the center of attention. When I would drink, I liked being the center of attention. I would act much like I do on stream. But when I was sober and stuff, I don't like birthdays. I don't like people looking at me, talking to me when we go to Christmas parties or something, I always have to excuse myself from the room because there's too many people and I feel like I'm choking.
Anyways, so his 40th birthday, I'm taking something off of his bucket list, and that has been he's always wanted to go skydiving. I think he's a tiny bit nervous because
Not at all. I'm gonna step up and walk out of there like a pro.
Because it's something he's always talked about but was never a reality. But now I'm making it a reality. I like to make people nervous. Falling to the earth with a man's wong all on your back.
What was that? Falling to the earth with a man's wong all
on your back.
Oh.
Because you'll be tandem.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you do have to go tandem the first time for sure. Now, it used to be... Hold on a second. I got to get this straightened out. Let's go. You, and then you're here, and you're here. That's good.
I'm not going. I have a humongous fear of heights. I think the closest I've done is when we re-roofed our house. I got up there and I helped, and I got comfortable with that. But that's about as high as I'm going to go.
See, I have
physically.
I have a fear of heights also, but once you reach terminal velocity, that fear doesn't get any worse for me because it's like I can't fall any faster. Like
Nerd.
I'm dead no matter what. So once the plane gets above terminal velocity, it like becomes unrelatable. So like if I'm on the 12th floor of a building and I'm looking over the edge, I'm freaking out. But if I'm on the 112th floor of a building, I'm looking over the edge and I'm like, I just don't even understand. It's so far down, it doesn't even register to me for some reason. So airplanes don't scare me. Ladders do.
You don't. Oh, have you been, Rorix? You know what? Me too, Hibiki. I'm actually a pretty shy, introverted person as well.
Well, Sifushan's gonna go with me, but he's not going up in the plane, or if he does go up in the plane, he's riding the plane back down. We couldn't get the spot reserved for him. Honestly, we didn't expect him to want to go skydiving. He was just gonna go with me on the drive up there and hang out and like, hold my hand or something. And then he's like, you know what? I'll jump out of the plane. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we looked and all the slots were filled and we couldn't fill it in. And he's like, that's cool. I kind of just, crash. He's like, that's cool. I kind of just want to watch and see how this happens first. So he's going to be there in spirit, I guess. Well,
that's one reason I'm not going, because his boyfriend is going with him to hold his hand.
That's true.
We love you, Shan.
There we go.
He can ride on the wing. Honestly, I'd be shocked if he goes up.
Like a gremlin or something.
Anyways.
Literal wingman.
So you're going to take your GoPro, right, and video it?
I'll take the GoPro and I'll video the journey to the plane and the ride up and everything, but I'm not allowed to take a camera with me. You have to jump 100 times before you can take film equipment with you. That's a state law. I didn't know that. So I can use theirs, and so they're gonna have stuff like for me to use, and I'm sure that's gonna be just fine, right? Like the instructor has one on his wrist or something, so he can record it.
Just make sure. Okay, do I need to call and pay for that ahead of time, or can you pay for it at the time of?
I don't know. Where'd our little?
I think it's like $100 to have them video it for you and give it to you.
This doesn't tell me anything. It just says, "Woohoo! You're going skydiving."
Well, that's because I'm cute.
Yeah, you are.
Dang, I don't think I'll be able to get Wong.
Sean Woody subscribed with Prime for 4 months. You're fucking awesome, Sean Woody. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Sean Woody. Oh, by the way, earlier Gizmo Nismo did too, and you never acknowledged.
He did? I missed it?
Yes, so make sure you
He's
acknowledge.
giving me a sub? Oh, man, I'll have to message him in Discord.
Butter?
Thank you for that.
Okay, so, Butter, because you're newer, do you see Darkhold in your arena?
It's 17 days? No way. There's no way he's seen Darkhold in his arena.
If you don't see Darkhold in your arena, this is just my opinion, I would not chase after Darkhold if I were you. I would continue to do your campaigns and whatnot. Do the best you can in your arena. Let us know in Discord who's in your arena. We can tell you who to build to counter it so you can stay high and get your cores. But if you're not going against Darkhold there, I wouldn't chase after them, because by the time you get them all built up, the meta is going to change. And then you're going to be playing catch up again. So I would personally skip them and wait for the next one and have your resources available to just go balls to the wall with the next meta, if that makes sense. Yeah, they'll video it for you, Rorix. You just have to pay for it to get it. But I don't know if you need to tell them ahead of time or not.
I was really hoping it wouldn't have mattered. He would. This is a loss. This is a loss. I can't come back from.
I agree, Aztec. I get it, but it's that they're not going anywhere anytime soon. But you have to remember that we're talking to someone whose arena isn't like ours. He's going against other people who are playing 17 days. Most of them probably don't watch content yet. And he's not going up against other Darkholds.
I kind of like Aztec saying that he should just focus on raids and the rest kind of falls in place. But again, I'm not great at new player guides. It's been so long since I was a new player. I tried to stay up with that, and along with the new kits coming out, I'm not paying any attention to it. When I see other content creators do their new player guides and stuff, I don't have the time to watch them anymore. I used to watch everything that every MSF content creator put out because I wanted to be in the know, and I just don't have the time for that. I listen to a lot at work, but I don't get near as much as I used to.
You're right. Darkhold would keep him in first place if he had a built Darkhold right now. But 17 days in, he's not going to have a built Darkhold right now. It's going to take him time and energy and resources to get it built up and in there. And by the time he gets it to a good spot, the meta will be changing. That's when I started. That's what I did. The meta was
and the meta
what the heck was the meta? Was the Black Order.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, you need to do Black Order, you need to do it. And I farmed and did what I could, but I did not put any resources in them. And I was grateful for that, because by the time, I don't even think I fully got them unlocked before it changed to Infinity Watch.
Yeah, and Black Order was a weird one because that happened at COVID and they weren't supposed to be there that long, and that's why Infinity Watch was so OP. And then they made the Eternals OP to beat the Infinity Watch, and then they made Darkhold specifically call out the Eternals to beat the Eternals. Now, when the Infinity Watch was brought down by Eternals, you still saw the Infinity Watch or pieces of it being used a lot. And when Darkhold brought down the Eternals, you still see the Eternals being used a lot also. So these changes don't just happen overnight. They don't just release a team and the next week the meta's completely changed. This happens over months. So, you know, I mean, sure, if he could get his hands on a full Darkhold team, I'd say go for it because they're just really good everywhere.
But how are you going to do that?
You're not going to be able to get the Darkhold team.
No, no, you won't be able, unless you're dropping serious dough, and that's fine. No judgment.
And honestly, I think if you're going to be dropping $50 on a team package or something like that, you should look at those raid teams that they release every once in a while. Why am I even looking at this match?
I mean, you make the decision. Obviously, there's more ways than one to play the game. That's just my 2 cents. But I play the game differently than a lot of people.
Yeah, let's just take a look and see what's in the offers right now if a person were going to come into this game and spend some money to get going. And all of this is just atrocious garbage. This is just stuff.
Well, I mean, think of it. How many from Darkhold can you farm?
None. Scarlet Witch, and she's the one everybody's replacing. Yeah, there are no. So I'd need a new player's. I'd need a new player account to look at these things and have them be anything important, because all mine are max, so they don't show me any of those things.
Exactly. A Scourge won't be back, and you'd have to build to be able to complete Scourge to get MLF. Like you're just playing chase, and I say wait and keep those resources and just catch the next wave.
Sam's got a point from a new player standpoint. Wakanda's not bad because they'll work really well in raids. They'll work great in Crucible probably that team alone could net you some defensive victories if the people who are also 17, 20 days in, they don't have that team and they don't understand what they're doing. You're going to win in Crucible and be first, and you're going to excel through Crucible, bringing you a lot of those Crucible store things. So it's not a terrible idea. Not to mention, they're just a powerful team right now. Because I mean, look at what you can get in the Crucible store with a few wins.
Butter, the Wakandas would be a great team for you to start farming. That's the team that they were talking about. Yes, Batik, it is hard. I feel bad for newer players because it's hard to find good content that is new enough and relevant enough for a new player.
Yeah. Is Goofy still doing his new player content?
He might be.
Goofy was the one I always went to for the new player stuff.
He was. And that's who I watched, but I had a very hard time still.
Really?
And it might have just been me coming in. I had a very hard time. There was some recommendations that I was like, I think I started doing, and you came in and you're like, why are you doing that? And it's not because Goofy gave me incorrect stuff. It's because I took what he said incorrectly on who was a great character, who was a good character to still go for, whatever.
It's so hard to give out advice in this game, especially the newer the player is, the harder it is to give them advice because their roster is very dependent. Like, you have to think critically about the advice that you're giving and apply it. Philosopher came out and said that the Dad Bros were some of the best characters in the game, and he got in a lot of trouble over that because he had like a 6 and 7 red star Dad Bros fully maxed, and other people had nothing anywhere near that.
Okay.
And the Dad Bros are good, but they aren't anywhere near the best player in the game. So he caught a lot of flack over that one. It wasn't necessarily wrong advice, but it didn't apply to most people's roster.
Okay, Butter, then you are even newer. What I would assume is you're not through the campaigns. You still have to do the Heroes campaign and the Villains campaigns. Focus on those. Wave 1 Avengers for the Heroes, Sinister 6 for the Villains. Try not to go overboard building them. You want to build them just enough to get through those nodes. The second you're through them, you're done with them. Don't touch those people ever again. At your level, you should be able to use Wave 1 Avengers in raids, because you're going to be in lower raids and they will hold up for quite a while for you.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with trying to clear the campaign nodes.
No, clear the campaigns.
I think that's something you should definitely the farming ones for certain characters too. That way you have access to whatever becomes hot, because if there's some old character that gets reworked and you have access to it in the campaign nodes, you can get that character going and jump into a meta pretty quickly.
Oh, don't touch H for H at his level.
Oh, yeah, don't mess. I mean,
Shang would be the only one, but
and honestly, I think Sean's peaked. He's got to. Please say that he's peaked.
That's just you hoping that he's peaked.
I tried to skip Shang-Chi.
He still does it for me.
I regret that decision because he just turned out to be so powerful and so impactful and so useful everywhere that was a painful one. But I'm pretty sure he's peaked finally, and I think that we're going to find other choices better than him now.
I understand Windstorm, and I agree. Wakanda would be great. But from what I understand, Butter is saying is that he can't farm Wakanda yet. He needs to get through those campaigns. That's very important. Once he gets through those campaigns, then he can start farming, and then he can focus on a team like Wakandans. That's just my 2 cents.
Maxed out high roller today doing that stupid testing of A-Force. Whatever. At least you guys know not to do that mistake.
Thank you. It's for science.
Yeah, for science. That's right, for science.
Science doesn't always work out the first time around.
Science is a lot of trial and error, let me tell you that.
I agree with them. Definitely.
And they're also good for these gamma raids right now. I'm loving them in gamma, as I can do this, which makes me very happy. I have like a 500k Wakandans, and they're doing this in gamma raids right now.
Doing your auto.
Auto is the motto.
I agree, Killmonger. I think Killmonger was the only one that I had originally invested anything in until I hit DD4 and brought up Shuri. Maybe Aztec, they could cost a lot. You don't, at their level, they don't have to build them super big. And they're going to help out in a lot of different places, I feel. I like tunes that aren't specific to one area and I can use in different game modes. That makes me very happy.
Yeah, I like Wakanda needs 5 for Crucible, 2 more to be very effective in raids, and that's what mine are at. I got 7 T4s in them, and they're a 500k team, and they're doing just great.
You got a lot of advice here, Butter. I hope it's not overwhelming. Just keep slowly chipping away. You'll get the hang of it.
Fame, you're gonna get yourself in trouble making statements like that, you know. I might agree with you on that, but I'm not gonna state it like that. I would say that, in my opinion, Wakanda is the best team in the game for a new player to unlock. If you start saying statements like that, they're gonna come back to you in the comments with proof and evidence, and it doesn't even matter if it makes sense or not. Whoa, knock her out of the screen. There we go.
You do know you're talking to a Thame, though. He will provide the proof and evidence.
I told him, I agree with him in the statement. I just wouldn't ever say that in that way. You got to be very careful as a content creator. You got to say, in my opinion, or I believe, or I think, or in my case, and put all those modifiers out there. And it's a good thing to do that too, because, let me just hit auto, because you need to subliminally remind people that they need to take the information you're giving them and apply it critically to their own roster, because there are no two rosters alike. Everybody's plays a little different. Everybody's invested a little differently, all that sort of thing. So you can't just make blanket statements and expect it to fit every single person. So it's best to, say, I think a lot.
Yes,
but Wakanda is the best team for players.
He said new player. Watch your words.
Excuse me. See, just like that. That's how it works. That's how it works. You got to be careful how you state it.
Well, that's why I preface this with this is my opinion. Very much.
Yeah. I try my best not to tell people what to do. I try to give them information and share my experience, and then let them do with it as they please, and remind them, have fun, think critically about your roster, don't spend money if it makes you feel bad.
Nemesis, if you do find something to argue about with him, tag me so I can witness it. Just I want to be there.
Fame in all caps. Fucking come at me, nerds. I'll argue the evidence.
Money is always on a Thame.
Hey, Fame, if that's the brand you want to build, buddy, that's an uphill battle the whole way, but I will tune in to see it happen.
Jerry, are you saying you unlocked Dorm 2 days ago? If so, congrats. That's awesome.
Went from 74 to number 6. Boom.
Hey, when is Nemesis video?
Oh, I know. I need to make a spoof video. I keep trying to do that, and I need to record that in private because I want to make it a good one. I don't want to do that live. It'll take up the whole day trying to record it, and then I got to edit it and stuff. So
you're gonna do it behind closed doors.
I'm gonna record it privately and then edit it, because I really want to make something funny. I want to make something funny that people can look at, and I want to both give absolutely horrible advice and make sure that people understand I am being sarcastic so they don't take it seriously. Because I watched a DIY video on how to pour cement one time, and I got 15 minutes into the video before I realized it was a spoof.
Glad I skipped A-Force. Didn't even pull red stars on them because I was low. Gonna need those for Gambit. I think A-Force is perfectly fine to skip.
I think they're totally skippable too. Yep.
I'm not going for them.
I built this team because I'm making content and I wanted to show them off. I wanted to try it out. Nobody else was doing it. Everybody's had their doubts about the team. I saw that Spider-Woman was pretty good, pretty fast. I liked the way the team worked, so I wanted to build them and test them out and stuff. That's what I'm doing. But I got this horrible pull on red stars of a fat zero. Pretty upset about it. And so now I'm trying to save up my red stars and make my comeback. Probably not going to happen because I have 4, 1, and 1 7.
Do you feel like building for A-Force is kind of like a
total luxury
She-Hulk thing all over again?
It's going to be a She-Hulk thing all over again, yeah. Well, the whole point was so that She-Hulk will get reworked and join the A-Force, and they will come together in this matrimonial bliss, and it will be amazing, and red stars will rain down from the sky upon me, and I will stand victorious as the content creator who saw it all coming. But yeah, most likely it's going to be a shit show.
Okay. Are you ready for next Scourge?
Fuck no. Look at my Young Avengers. Look at my Young Avengers. Does it look like I'm ready for Scourge?
Your Young Avengers are way better than mine. I'm just starting to build them. There's 4 of them are still at level 1. Reminex said A-Force needs Doom to be able to barely punch up on Young Avengers. That's the definition of a bad team. Yeah.
To punch up on Young Avengers? Well, A-Force doesn't have a 5th. What do you want, you know? X Factor needs somebody for almost all of their matchups. They need Zemo or Rhino to do some of their best work. Every 4-piece team needs a 5th to do whatever it needs to do. Doom just happens to be available and is the best pick. And I don't think that means that they're a bad team. I think they're a 4-piece, and
I think they're skippable.
I definitely think that they're skippables. Don't get me wrong. Just because I'm building some doesn't mean you guys should do it.
Yeah, Prominence, you're gonna want to chug a pot of coffee before you go up against a Thame on any subject. Right or wrong, just standard.
When a Thame talks about something, I always go, because he's so definite about it. And whenever I'm definite about something, I see it in the comments for days. And everybody pointing out everything I do wrong. And so I try to not be definite about it. But the problem is, a Thame, or not the problem for a Thame, is that he's usually right about it. So he doesn't have to worry so much about it.
Rorix? Feel like you're trolling now. Shards, I only have 2 stars. Scares me. Yeah, I don't even know what my stars are. I wasn't planning on doing Young Avengers. They're trying to... Scopely is trying to steal all my resources. They're making me build. So weird when you go quiet.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how do you keep a word from being used. Yeah, I don't do this stuff. I have mods for this stuff.
You took everyone's Wong away.
I told Stocky to put it back in there.
You did.
I don't know how to do that.
He did put it back in, but you took it away. How did you take everyone's? How did you make all the Wongs disappear? Sorry, I can't. I can't. Know. I know you are, Oryx. That's why I didn't come after you.
I'm done. Yeah, way.
I am not giving into the FOMO. It's Scourge is a character. I always go hard for the characters. Do you want to bring mine up so I can do stuff?
Okay. I gotta go pee again anyway.
No, Batik. Oh. I can't keep up. I'm not giving into the FOMO. I guess, I don't know, maybe I am. You're right, I didn't want to build Young Avengers. However, I'm building Kate.
I don't think all you need to do is have 5 people that are strong enough to get you to unlock Rogue. I think at your level, just unlocking Rogue, getting the milestones done is going to be good enough. That's it. Her kit is kit based. I mean, her character's all about her kit, and I don't think having these huge stars at her level is going to make too big a difference. I mean, you are hanging with some big people.
I like how you keep saying at my level, and I'm trying to decide.
You're hanging with big people, and so it would be nice to have big red stars on her and everything, but I'm just not sure if the investment at this time is worth it for you to gain 1 star on her. Because really, like, are you going to get more? You think you can get her to 5 stars?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you surprise me all the time by doing really well. Oh, this is your roster. I can't click on things.
Click on things, have fun.
What about in your game? She didn't get my joke. Okay. I need to use the bathroom. Go ahead and play around. Play around.
FOMO to the max. Yes, that's the other thing. Is she's going to be one of my legendaries for Dark Dimensions. I'm very picky on them. See, I don't. Oh, you guys will be happy. I finally what did I do? I finally collected my people at the top. Doc Ock and Black Bolt and Phoenix and Jubilee. They sat up there forever. And I finally collected them. Yeah, they are targeting me. Let's take a look. So I literally just started like yesterday putting something in, I think to Kate, because I could use help in tech in raids. But that's what I got. Like, I'm kind of screwed. Nice, Aztec. That's awesome. All right. Kind of I'm done with the D word. So, like, let's ix it. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Click the link raw. What link? Did I miss one? I don't see it. I heard Kate is a good in node 2 of tech. Okay, I don't see a link. Like, I'm looking. You guys can't post links in chat, I don't think, unless he fixed that. Yeah, my tech is pretty trash. I can basically go in and clean up in raids with tech. So, are the links disabled? Yeah. Because I can't, someone's trying to send a link and I can't see it. Yes, in chat.
Probably. Oh, I literally don't know how to run my own stream, honey. That's why I have I don't learn this stuff. I let other people do it.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm one of those people who really, 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 really cannot stand the sound of people eating. Drives me crazy. I'm pretty sure there's like a name for it. My kids will do it too. They'll like chomp and I feel like it's in my ear.
Just try my best to annoy you.
I know, that's
Getting good at it.
You are. See, I mean, I must be doing something okay. But I will change my placement for you, Athame. How do I can't write. There is a name. See, See, Run thinks it's specifically to him that I just hate him, but it really is. I don't like it when anyone eats. Not that you're that off raw axing. No, I appreciate that. So put Agatha next to. I think I have this. I'm gonna do it on my defense. Oh, is this the placement I have for defense? Wait, that would put them. Yes, no. It's called manners. No, because even at the dinner table, just eating around people can drive me crazy. Misophonia. Misophonia. I read that really weird. Yes. Okay, so I have it set up on defense. I'll have to change it for offense. I don't know why I honestly, it's probably for the speed metas. When I'm like pulling in like Zemo and stuff and taking people off, they just get moved around. All right, Agatha next to Morgan. I will make it happen. You're a shark. You're a very smart shark. Like, I'm just gonna say that.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure some things out over here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm not getting anywhere, it doesn't matter.
Are you modding?
I don't know how to mod. I'm literally over here Googling how to mod in Twitch right now.
Yeah. Wait, you're Googling how to mod?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go in war. Oh, okay. I don't know if anyone else has had this issue. I was in war yesterday, not last war, and it was like my K-Watch was like neutered or something. I kept taking on H for H's, different ones in different rooms, paying attention to debuffs and whatnot, and I just like, I couldn't freaking take out shit with my K-Watch. I was so mad. It was really frustrating. I was punching down a lot too. I was just curious if anyone else has had that issue or if I just had a really, really, really shitty war. I'm sorry, Jim Bob. I do not stream. I am not a pro streamer. I just hang out and talk shit and annoy Run over here for everyone's benefit. Right, Ron?
Maybe in the future we can get you your own stream. That'd be kind of cool. I keep trying to push her to do it. I think it's fun.
But I don't have the knowledge of the content like you do.
Also, I want to do more of the co-op streams when we do other video games. Like when we were doing It Takes Two. We keep meaning to get back to that. Obviously, that's not going to happen for a couple of months. Are you going to go into war in 6 minutes and do an attack?
Going to.
Okay.
See, someone else. I haven't seen that person, but yeah, it's a real thing. Run.
What?
The not being able to listen to you or eat.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's why I was way back from the microphone, but I guess I wasn't far enough away from you.
Yeah, it's from me. You could mod for her. You know what, Jim Bob? I love my husband, but I don't know if I would make him a mod if I became a streamer.
Well, what good am I going to do? I don't even know how to block a user, let alone do anything in my... I really don't know how to do my own, guys. I just jumped into this and a bunch of people started helping me right off the bat. And when no mods show up to my stream, I'm screwed. I literally do not know how to do anything in this stream.
You know what, Jerry? We're in the middle of a giant move right now. Like, we actually have a realtor coming to our house soon.
Oh, yeah, in like an hour.
To put our house on the market and move states away. So there is a lot of content that Run wants to do. I'm sure he'll try and make me do another TC Penis commercial or something.
I did that joke once. I don't need to do it again.
And so there will be more content coming out. It's just at the moment we have a lot going on, unfortunately.
This whole stream setup's gonna get... When we move, I'll be using my laptop and probably my cell phone to stream from. and everything's going to be changed and adjusted. So I won't have a green screen. It'll be a really stripped down stream, and I'll be lucky if I can still stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays like I'm supposed to.
Buy Twitch modding for dummies.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea, Hodor. That's genius. I'm gonna go on Amazon and look for that. I know you were joking, but I'm not. I think I will actually look for that.
There's a MSF just announced a public API access.
They did, huh?
That's what everyone's saying. You need to check out the API update.
Where is the API update? Is it on the website?
I don't know. Jerry, we currently live in Oregon and we are moving to Texas because I got into a program there.
Are you at a good stopping point? Can we stop for 4 minutes and check out this API thing?
Sure. Do you want to switch sides?
I don't care. Just go down to the website at the bottom, Firefox.
Yeah, we're going to just...
Okay.
Thanks, Jerry.
Oh, let's do this. Here it is, right? The right monitor. This is this. Updates. Public API and MSF.gg updates. So let me zoom in on this a bit. We can't. Okay. We're happy to announce that the API for Marvel Strike Force is now available to the public, and all players are welcome to access the dashboard. There is a FAQ up on the official Discord server and a dedicated channel where you can ask questions. Or you could just go to Discord and bitch about it without knowing what you're talking about. The first step in player profile import functionality is now available on MSF.gg, which allows you to import your player profile card, the information you can see on your in-game profile page. This functionality can also be accessed via the public API. The next step of player profile import functionality via the API will be the new inventory screen. New inventory screen, which will allow you to view all of your items and resources. This is actively being worked on and targeting a release this summer. Thank you. Oh, that's going to help out so much.
Work. Sorry.
None of it's going to work. Okay, none of it's going to work out of the gate, guys. It's all going to be broken and not work right.
But that
just
is
expect
awesome.
that and just, you know.
That's awesome. The inventory thing is huge.
Yeah. After the inventory screen is implemented, we'll work on allowing you to import your full roster data into MSF.gg, which should still happen within 2022. So is there any reason for me to get started doing this right now if this stuff isn't going to be like fully fleshed out until the end of the year? I'm not that excited. It's a step in the right direction, okay? This game company is doing things that we have wanted for years. It's finally happening. It's gonna be broken. It's not gonna work right. It's gonna be a poor implementation of what we wanted, but it's a step in the right direction. And we've got to start giving them credit for making the right move.
We're trying.
Instead of everybody just hating this game for being wrong all the time. And they are wrong all the time, and I do hate them for it. But, you know, let's let it go once in a while. For players that have pre-existing accounts on MSF.gg, be sure to log in and sync your in-game account to your MSF.gg account if you wish to retain the information associated with your MSF.gg account. In your profile drop-down menu, go to the settings page and select link to MSF, which I have already done. Within the next couple of months, the option to create specifically an MSF.gg account will be retired, and instead players will be prompted to log in by linking their in-game accounts. We will send a reminder closer to the date that this happens. Thanks for all of the great feedback and suggested improvements for MSF.gg, and we'll continue to make meaningful updates at an incredibly slow pace that improve your experience with Marvel Strike Force in the slightest. Thank you, MSF. I appreciate that. Let's check this out. What's this do? I'm going to click on things. Account dashboard overview. Manage the site for which you have granted access to your MSF account data access. Click on the site's domain name to view the access that you have granted to your account. Revoke a site's access to your account by clicking its corresponding trash icon. I'm in. This is me. Access granted. Connect. Persist access until revoked full access. Okay. Right, so I guess I'm done? I don't know. Let's see if there's any changes here to msf.gg. Characters, database, Discord, official site, meta. No, we don't have to give them credit for anything, but we don't need to be so horribly toxic about every little mistake that they make. They always make mistakes. Let's just get used to that.
I like Steve. Players, Marvel Snap, Scopely, quick, announce API coming soon.
Right, exactly. That's honestly, I do believe that they do that. Stats, table, character list, database, dark tech, Discord, bot, meta.
Oh, I think they've always had FOMO. I think that they have stuff ready to go or in the works, and they choose to announce it at specific times that correlates with external stuff they can't control.
Look at this. Most common defense stats. And it looks like Darkhold's the number one with this is interesting. Look, they don't even have Chavez in sorry, you guys don't have it. They don't even have Chavez in number 3. They have Miles here. They have Chavez on the Speed Eternals team. Wow, look at that. That's kind of weird. I never thought to use I didn't think that would be very popular. 38.6% on that. And then they're down here at number 5. So this is going to replace a lot of the content creators' teams ranked because you can just go to msf.gg and see it. Interesting. What about most common offense stat? Ooh, wow. Look at that. Okay. 100% wins so far. I mean, there's only 115 right here, so.
But you think those percentages and numbers will grow with
right as more people update their stuff into it.
I honestly don't use msf.gg. I don't have my stuff uploaded into it. When I do go to it, I'm usually disappointed. Personally, I know I'm. That's not normal. A lot of people use the site, and I do utilize it, but it's not my first place to go.
I gotta log in.
I go straight to a theme, to be honest.
Sitting next to a content creator saying she goes somewhere else.
That's because you don't let me ask you questions. If I ask a question to him, he's like, okay, cool, that's a great one. Let's save it for stream. And then he won't give me the answer until we get on stream.
And then I usually forget the question and we forget to cover it too. That usually happens too. Yeah, I can't log in here because I'd have to put in information that I don't feel comfortable. I'd screw it up and share it with the world, and then you guys would take over my msf.gg account. And you'd probably max out something really stupid that I would probably max out anyways, but then I wouldn't get to take credit for the stupid mistake.
So, cleaning agent. Yes.
Speaking of sites, have you claimed your web milestones yet? Let's go there. Let's do that one. I think
he's talking to me because he knows I hate having to go to that stupid website. And yes, I have claimed them. I go like once every 3 days, super reluctantly, and it's annoying. And even though there's a lot of red dots and I get a lot of rewards, I still hate every second of it.
I don't even know what I did to win these milestones. Yeah. I just come in here every other day and I click on red dots and collect it, and that's it. Every other day works for me. And then I leave them in my mailbox for several days until I need them. And that's it.
Yeah, I do it every, like I said, like 3, sometimes 4 days. I think I make it twice a week.
Yours garbage.
And I don't know the requirements to clear them. I just go and get what I have and don't worry about attempting to. Don't play like me. You're a newer player. Utilize the website. Ouch.
I don't like spend much time. I literally just go here every other day and click on whatever happens naturally. I spend enough of my personal time on this game that I don't need to spend time on their stupid website also. Also, we've said it before, I'm kind of frustrated with how MSF is kind of in control of a lot of different sites now, and they filter things, and that upsets me too. So putting more of my time into third-party sites and stuff like that when they've got their fingers in it just bothers me.
Win raids. Well, then I'm good, Hollow Lord, because that's all I do. Are you good? I think
Yeah, I'm good. We need to shut this down and get ready for the...
we have the realtor.
The realtor. So, who is streaming? Venora's streaming. We're going to go there.
Hey! Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you had fun. Hope we gave some decent advice.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I had a great time. I'll get some videos posted to YouTube. I think I've had a video post today, so it'll just be the stream recycle that posts today. And since you guys were here, you won't care about that. But tomorrow there'll be those defense up videos if you missed that. And then again on Tuesday, Athame and I will be going over the Crucible countering, crunching, whatever we decided to call that. That'll be episode 2, and we'll go over some of those Crucible defenses. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.